Hello then, gang. Welcome back to Thames FC. Sorry there wasn't a video last Friday or over the weekend. I had a really good reason. I was tempted to make another video about this because it's a big life moment for me. And if you follow me on Twitter or you're in the Discord or anything like that, or you're a friend of mine on Facebook, you probably know that myself and Ellie Curtains, that you might know, got engaged. I've been in New York last week, so hopefully you enjoyed the 4 videos I put out. But we got engaged last Friday in Central Park. It was lovely. We've been together for 10 years that day, and I thought that was a pretty good day. I always wanted to do it there in that place, so I did, and I'm very happy. Can you tell? Very happy. Very tired. Flew back yesterday, knackered. It felt like a 30-hour day flying back because America and weird. But we're back with a full week of Thames. There'll be some double upload days this week as we progress further into the save and hopefully get it done before the start of FM19. That is always tends to be the plan. So expect some double upload days. Hopefully you're excited for the end of the season. This season is hotting up. I mean, it could be a very successful season. I think that there's definitely going to be another one after this, regardless of what happens. But the Europa League quarterfinals right now against Anderlecht. We'll play them and Sunderland today. And then we've got the FA Cup semi-final against West Ham. And in the league, we're looking pretty good as well. If I take you to the competition screen, I've not played FM for a week. I'm a bit behind. You can see there then, second behind City, 3 points, but quite a big goal difference. Anderlecht in the Europa League, West Ham in the FA Cup. I mean, you were knocked out of the Carabao by West Brom, so we don't talk about that. But we're back. I was watching some of my own videos to make sure I knew where we were. And let's get into it then. Anderlecht are the first game of playing, as well as Sunderland, who sit in 8th position, so a decent Premier League side for us to contend against. And let's run you through the team. So, Calvo will be in goal. Eichel filling it right back today, as Antonio is unavailable. Ericsson and Signe in the centre, with Diallo filling in at left back now. Mackay on that left-hand side, the beast that is. Miquelino on the other side with Ferreira in behind Ben-Hur. Banner and Hillenham are going to be the midfield two that take part today. Jimenez could play, but I think Banner's quality, overall quality, sets him slightly above, but Jimenez will probably feature in the Premier League game. Right then, Anderlecht in the Europa League. It's a Champions League, not quite yet. Let's get it. So it's quite weird when you don't play a save. I've obviously not played for a week. I wouldn't say you forget, but you get unfamiliar, and I need to get familiar again this week. I will say, if you've maybe thought, if you've not watched as much Thames recently, this is a good time to start watching again. So if you're watching this as a sort of a one-off, because you've seen the title, which, I'll be honest, it was the only title I could do today. I want to be able to reference this in 20 years, and I needed a good title. I'm like a little kid at Christmas at the moment. It's great. No, I'm not going to stream the wedding. No, you're not invited, unless you are invited. All right, then. I expect nothing but a win from this match to keep our good run going. And, well, some of them seem bothered. I'm going to go for the passionate response. You know, I'm a passionate guy. My hair is an absolute mystery today. All right, then. Europa League quarter-final stage. And some of their players are looking a little bit worse for wear. I know how they feel. As their first chance of the game is actually coming their way. They're in a lovely purple kit. I can almost get behind the purple kit. As Miquelino on that right-hand side launches one forward to Ben-Hur. Nice to see him again as he goes into the area. Shot on goal just wide. All right, the away team. So, of course, you know me. I want to have a nice early goal to settle some nerves. Diallo plays the throw-in, not very accurately, it must be said, but Mackay is on it. The left-sided player. A shot from distance, saved comfortably. These are the sort of games you want to know. Ferreira comes back in. So a lot of comments. Although I was away, I was still trying to read some comments now and again. People were saying he should be playing above Herzog. So I was like, well, I'll listen to the people. But so far, not coming off, is it? So who's to blame? All right, Ferreira and Ben-Hur both playing horrifically. So do we go for a double change in attacking areas and then leave ourselves with that one final sub? I'm gonna get assertive here and say time for everyone to dig in. There we go. But I'm thinking Ferreira and Ben-Hur off perhaps, and then we bring on Herzog and Obranek. And do you know what? I'm going to be bold. They'll play the next game, I've no doubt. But boldness. That's, yeah, okay. I think with the upcoming transfer window as well, we may well do a live stream of that. So keep your eyes and ears focused on it. Not done with this for a while. Quite enjoy them. There's 20 minutes to go, and we've seen nothing. Now, okay, there's a chance here for Anderlecht. If they go 1-0 up, that number 15 was being a right nuisance. So far, nothing happening at all. We're going to bring Jimenez on for Banner in the centre. There's just nothing. I'm not going to lie, I thought we'd have scored against Anderlecht. I don't think Anderlecht are all that good, to be honest. And this is, to me, anyway, this is advantage Anderlecht. I think they know Ben's had a very long couple of days. Let's give him a nice, easy... You are joking. It's gone in, but it's not counted. I mean, that could have been marvellous. But there we are, 0-0. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the series. It's hotting up. 0-0 straight away. Lovely. I've said they were unlucky, which I don't necessarily... I mean, if you look at the match stats there, it's it's an even of nothingness. Very underwhelming. I think, as I said before, though, we're going to show you every game of this run-in. Everything is so exciting with what's going on. We've got 3 competitions that we're going for, but that is underwhelming. The conclusion of that tie will be next episode. I will say thank you still for watching, Thames, as well. It's been a long old time. We are in September, for everyone's sake. We started, I think, in the January. So if you're still sticking with Thames, massive props to you, and thank you so much for watching. It's been a ride, hasn't it? It's been a ride. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again, it's my favourite save ever. So there you are. Fjordy's injured for a few weeks, which is annoying because he's one of our he's one of our better backup options. He's one of our gooder backup options, not a phrase. Not a phrase at all. Right, the question is then, what do we do against Sunderland? Now, last time out, Sunderland drew 3-3 with Manchester United. I've just seen there that you can see 3-3 against United, and played very well in the second half to make sure they got themselves that draw. So we must be aware of that. Obrink's got a bruised ankle. Of course he has. Robust challenge. No, I'm not going to lie. I'm just going to come out and say it. I must have done this before I went away because, 10 days have passed? £8 million for Calvo. That's what he's going to be getting over 5 years. £30 a week contract. £30 a week. I can't get any. Honestly, 30 grand a week. I think he's really good. People are saying we need to buy like a world-class goalkeeper. I think we've got one. He's just not there quite yet, but give him 2 years. If we've got 2 years. All right, then. Time to stay in the hunt. And although people don't appear to love it, I'm going to bring Herzog in. He's got 19 goals to his name this season. He's, I dare say, prolific. A lot of goals in the team when he plays. And I'm going to bring Jimenez to play alongside Huludum. The familiarness of the familiarity of the partnership is back. Calvo in goal then. Ike, Eriksson, and Signe and Diallo. We've got Jimenez and Huludum. Herzog behind Ben-Hur. Mackay one side. Miquelino the other. It's a game we've got to win. I mean, we've got to stay behind Manchester City and hope that they stumble. And that's the key point to all of this. They need to cock this up big time. We're still unbeaten in a very long time. That 0-0 draw is probably one of the only games we've not scored a goal in for ages. But we know we've seen them 100 times before now. It feels like I've played Sunderland more than any other team in this series, especially maybe in videos. But their attack is dangerous. Just in case you missed that, Lay on this side is a very, very capable left-sided player, and they've got many others. They've got Seegers on this side who's very good, and you probably recognise Venegas as well, names that have caused us torment in this series. First highlight of the game then, we start on standard flexible as Mackay and Seegers sort of just run into each other. The immovable force versus... No, it's the immovable... Cross in, they've scored. I deserve that, really, for not being able to string a sentence together. I mean, it's a decent ball forward, it must be said, and it causes us all sorts of problems. This ball here from Venegas is... That's pretty good. A little bit of bend on it and everything in the first time finish. Sunderland take a lead. I mean, Seegers picks up a knock, though, which could be in our favour as Miquelino swings in the corner and Signe's there. Oh, that's a golden opportunity. We're going to go attacking right at home. We're going to put the pedal to the metal. I really shouldn't be trying to do like popular sort of cult phrases. I just can't be doing it right now. As Ben-Hur picks it up from distance, strikes the base of the post, and it goes wide. What an effort from Ben-Hur as they've got a goal kick in the highlight. I think straight after that chance for Ben-Hur is about to continue as Jimenez finds Mackay, and after the 0-0 of the first game, this one is certainly hotting up. There's far more highlights already than in the previous one as Herzog looks for the perfect pass, can't quite find it though, and Signe will pick up the loose ball. Huludum forward to Jimenez, finds Ben-Hur with another chance in this game, and he misses again. I think this game though, Ben-Hur will not be coming off. He looks up for it. All right, again, Thames, 12 minutes in. Highlights galore so far as Herzog finds Ben-Hur. Runners either side. Jimenez now picks it up, finds Mackay on this left side with this left foot, pulls it across for Ben-Hur, and that's what you like to see. Ben-Hur gets the goal, equalises against Sunderland, and you can see West Ham capitalising so far on us not winning. A lovely well-worked move, though. Jimenez here, this ball out to the left-hand side is perfect. The first touch from Mackay gets him away from his man, as does his second touch, and then Ben-Hur there for the finish. I've seen it a million times, but I love it. I'll never get bored of it. Right, 17 minutes gone, and the highlights are still coming thick and fast, but Ben-Hur has nipped in there, and he's taken off that midfield maestro as Jimenez now drives forward, finds Herzog into the area. Blackwell saves it should. And do you know what? This could well be 4-1 Thames. Sunderland had that one goal, and since then we've seen very little. Free kick. Jimenez puts it in. It's cleared, is it? Oh, this could be a breakaway opportunity for them. Seegers is very, very fast, and you can look at the Sunderland players breaking forward into the centre. Seegers beats his man. Can he pull the ball across? He can. Lays there. Back across to him. Calvo. Was that a save? Hold on. Did he miss that? Was that a save? I've got to know. Because if that's a save, that is quite remarkable. You can see here then, Seegers on that side. Pulls it back across. It goes back across again. It is a save from Calvo. That is another level. Unbelievable stuff from Calvo. That what a save to keep us at 1-1 as the corner's played in, and the save was worth it because we defend the corner too. As actually it could now be a Thames breakaway, but no, that's not going to do it. What, Calvo? I mean, answering the critic. To be fair, you don't go unbeaten for as long as we have and not have a good goalkeeper, generally speaking. You can already see that if we don't win this game, 4 games to go, 5 points the gap to City. It looks like they might do it. It's a must-win situation as Sunderland, though, forward with it again, plays it into the centre of the pitch. Doesn't seem to come off though. Michelino finds Herzog, and now can a run from Ben-Hur unlock the door when he makes one, and Jimenez finds him. It's got all the work to do from there as Ben-Hur keeps going. He's finally tackled. It could have maybe been a penalty kick, but Sunderland just about deal with it. Thames not done yet though as they continue this onslaught, trying to bring the ball forward. Jimenez so far seems to be a part of everything. Ben-Hur finds Michelino, a chance! Oh, no way. 4 clear-cut chances so far, and again the highlights are continuing. Mackay, can we make it 5 clear-cut chances? We can! And Michelino makes it 2-1, and Thames take the lead in a complete turnaround of this half. Sunderland took an early lead, but Thames back into second position, and you can see the highlights have been forthcoming. Herzog picks it up, finds the through ball to Mackay, who gets on it, and then the pullback is superb as well. Lovely cross to Michelino, and he converts 2-1. This is waking me up a little bit. This is perfect. So at 2-1 at half-time then, we are looking for City to falter, and they're 1-0 up away at Chelsea. So if there's a game that might be tricky for them, that might be one of them. And actually, let's just quickly check, as we're here right now, who did Manchester City play? Liverpool, but that's a cup game, so that doesn't matter so much. West Ham and Arsenal, though, so 2 tricky games. That West Ham game against City is going to be massive. All right, back out for the second half. More of the same is required, really, after a fantastic first-half performance. But the response after their goal was superb. This second half has been pretty much highlight free. With 10 minutes to go, I was just debating now, do I make a change? Jimenez is on a 9.0 rating. Rarely should I take a player off if he's on a 9. He's playing so well. I don't want to bring someone in who's fresh to the game. Let's see, though, can we hold on? We'll take it off attacking for the final few minutes. Don't allow extra pressure, please. As, well, with 90 seconds left, this is a game, again, I've said before, we cannot really afford to lose, as Calvo comes in claims. Okay. Hold this now. Highlightless second half. You can see it there since the half-time whistle. Nothing the whole time as Ben-Hur nearly gets on the end of it. We just have to hold on now for 1 more minute. As Sunderland on this left-hand side bring it forward. Leslie Insigne with a great defensive header. Jimenez knocks it down. And, I mean, hold the ball. Run it into the corner, Mackay. All the way if you want. Finds Herzog instead. Another goal would be the ticket. Ben-Hur to seal it. Oh my God. I mean, that's quite a ball miss. 20 seconds. City, 72 points. Chelsea have done something. Oh my, okay. Things have got exciting. Chelsea in 6th position have taken points off Manchester City. As the game ends, let's just confirm that very quickly. Thames 2, Sunderland 1. But what happened at Stamford Bridge? What happened at Stamford Bridge? We must find out. Oh my. Are things hotting up even more? A spirited victory against Sunderland after a disappointing 0-0 against Anderlecht, of course. That's coming up. We've got on a roll. What does that mean? Let's find out. We just got an achievement. Haven't lost in 20 matches. That's quite impressive. There you can see then. Chelsea beat Manchester City. Of course they did. Yes, 72 points. We were 3 points behind, of course. Chelsea with an amazing second half performance. City tried to fight back but couldn't do it. Well, thank you very much, Chelsea. I appreciate your work ethic there. Now you can see that our games to come at the end of this season. Liverpool in the Premier League. Tottenham there as well. 2 sort of tough games, but they're the teams of the top 6 that have fallen off a little bit. And Bournemouth and Hull, you expect us to win. This is not over yet. Of course, City play Arsenal and West Ham United. This could be quite the end to the season. I'm very excited all of a sudden. Okay, if you enjoyed today's video, though, of course, please do leave a like if you want to see some more. Subscribe to the channel, and I'm engaged. God damn it! I'm so happy. I'll see you again tomorrow for more at 5 PM. Goodbye.